Yeah, thank you, Nicky. I thought let's look back to Pascal Wehrlein's day because it was super dramatic. And let's try and maybe just recap and try to remember everything that happened to him. So he started third in the grade behind the two Mahindra cars, got a decent start and settled in to that third place. And at that stage, he had his teammate Nico Müller for company and just keeping him protected, I guess, from Mitch Evans. As the race started to unfold, Antonio Felix da Costa went early for the attack mode and got really aggressive, burned up a load of energy and got himself into that fight. Porsche reacted. Wehrlein went for the attack mode as well, but da Costa did a brilliant job of just defending the positions, and it was hard, it was really on the limit. You could see here running purposely a bit wider out of some of those corners, and I could see why Wehrlein was frustrated, but eventually he did out-drag him down the start-finish straight just as they ran out of attack mode. But to be fair to da Costa, he pulled off a fantastic move into turn 16, really opportunistic, and got himself back in front. Now, there was a phase where da Costa then really started backing up the pack, and this is the move you guys were talking about with Mitch Evans there. As it came up to the penultimate corner, you could see da Costa on the inside just slows down, and Wehrlein was right behind him on the inside. That opened the door for Evans to go around both of them. And at this point, Evans was clear. Now, I'm just going to go back a little bit, because at this phase where Evans is clear, really, I could see what he was talking about in terms of Nico Müller, because actually, as it unfolded with Wehrlein and Dennis falling out of the points, the time lost by Evans early in the race when Müller held him back, that cost him, because he could have been in that fight with the two Mahindras and Taylor Barnard, and he could have won that championship if not for the time lost with Müller. Later on, this is where the battle really got tasty, because you could see there da Costa ran Wehrlein really wide. Watch this, as he get into 16, he runs him so wide beyond the apex, it completely opens the door. Sebastian Buemi goes past, one of the Citroens go past, in fact both Citroens have a go there, and he's just stuck. Wehrlein is stuck on the inside, again behind da Costa, so both Citroens go past. Now look to his right-hand side. Pepe Marti barges past him as well, as then Jake Dennis, his championship rival. So at this stage, Dennis is in front. They get down to turn 16 a lap or two later, and it all gets a bit tense behind Joel Eriksson. Dennis and Wehrlein tight together, and they both go off along with Joel Eriksson. Let's look at it on board. It's actually Wehrlein, who I think was so focused on Dennis there, he didn't realize how close he was to Eriksson. Ran into the back of him. That spins Eriksson around. He's then stuck. Dennis manages to get going. There, he's gone. He manages to get going. And now both Eriksson and Wehrlein, they're tangled up, they're stuck. In fact, sorry, that was Dennis. The earlier car was Dragovic. And eventually, Wehrlein got going. That must have been so stressful for him when he was parked there, didn't realize what was going on in terms of the championship battle. And on the last lap, he had a little bit of a message, I think, to send to Antonio Felix da Costa as he came up the line and secured his second World Championship. So a messy day, a messy race, but ultimately he got the result he wanted. Back to you.